Welcome to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the state of Spain's economy in 2025. Things are pretty tough right now. The streets are filled with worried faces and the unemployment offices are more crowded than ever. The country is dealing with lots of people not having jobs, a shrinking economy, and prices going up. Empty storefronts and rising prices in supermarkets are becoming a common sight. It's like a perfect storm of bad news, and a lot of people in Spain are worried about what's next. The headlines are filled with grim news, and business meetings are tense. We'll look at the important economic signs and how they affect everyday people. We'll break down the data and explain what it means for you. We'll also talk about some things the Spanish government could do to fix these problems. From policy changes to economic reforms, there are several options on the table. What's happening in Spain shows us how easily things can go wrong in the economy. The business districts are filled with for lease signs, and many shops have closed down. It also shows how connected the world's economies are because some of Spain's problems are caused by things happening in other countries. Global trade issues and international market fluctuations have a direct impact. Fixing things will take strong leadership from the government and a lot of hard work and flexibility from the Spanish people. Community efforts and collaborative work will be essential in overcoming these challenges. One of the biggest problems in Spain is unemployment. A lot of people, 12.9%, don't have jobs. That's millions of people who can't find work to support themselves and their families. It's especially hard for young people just starting out. Many of them have to take jobs that don't pay well, aren't permanent, and don't offer much chance to get ahead. When so many people are out of work for a long time, it causes big problems. It can lead to unrest, more poverty, and a worse quality of life for everyone. Plus, when people are out of work for too long, they can lose their skills, making it even harder to find a job later. It's a tough cycle to break. Another problem for Spain is that its economy is getting smaller. This issue has been growing over the past few years and it's becoming more and more noticeable. In 2024, it shrank by 0.4%. While this might seem like a small number, it has significant implications for the country's overall economic health. This means Spain isn't making enough stuff to keep up with how many people live there and how fast prices are rising. The cost of living is going up, but wages and job opportunities aren't keeping pace. Several things are causing this, like problems in the world economy, things left over from the pandemic, and relying too much on industries like tourism, which can be easily affected when things go bad. The pandemic hit the tourism sector hard, leading to a ripple effect across other industries. A shrinking economy causes lots of problems. When businesses close, it creates a domino effect that impacts everyone. Businesses close, people lose their jobs, and fewer people invest money. This lack of investment means fewer new businesses are started and existing ones struggle to grow. This makes the unemployment problem even worse, like a snowball rolling downhill, getting bigger and faster. As more people lose their jobs, consumer spending decreases, leading to even more business closures. The Spanish government has a tough job. They need to help the economy grow while also fixing all the other problems. They must find ways to stimulate growth, support struggling industries, and create new job opportunities to turn things around. Inflation, which means prices are going up, is another big problem in Spain. In 2024, inflation was 4.5%. This means things like food, gas, and rent are much more expensive. For families that are already struggling, this makes things even harder. There are lots of reasons why prices are going up, like problems with getting things from other countries, higher energy costs, and people buying a lot of stuff. No matter the reason, the effect is clear. It's harder for people to afford the things they need, and life is getting more expensive for many. To try and stop prices from going up so fast, the European Central Bank, or ECB, has been raising interest rates. In 2025, interest rates in Spain are 3.5%. This is supposed to slow down the economy and stop inflation, but it also causes problems. Higher interest rates make it more expensive for businesses to borrow money to grow their businesses. This can stop the economy from growing and cause people to lose their jobs. For regular people, higher interest rates mean it costs more to borrow money for things like houses, cars, and credit cards. This makes it harder for families to pay their bills. The ECB has a tough job trying to stop inflation without hurting the economy too much. Spain also has a lot of debt. The country owes 116.5% of what its economy makes in a year. That's one of the highest amounts in Europe. This means Spain owes more than it makes in an entire year. This debt comes from years of the government spending more money than it collects in taxes. Having so much debt is a big problem. It makes it hard for the government to spend money on important things like healthcare, schools, and roads. It also makes Spain vulnerable when interest rates go up. When interest rates rise, Spain has to pay more money just to cover the interest on its debt, leaving less money for other important things. Spain has a tough road ahead with all these economic problems. The challenges are multifaceted, ranging from high unemployment rates to inflation that seems to spiral out of control. The economic landscape is fraught with difficulties that require immediate and long-term solutions. The government needs to find ways to help the economy grow, create jobs, and stop prices from going up so fast. This involves not just policy changes but also innovative approaches to stimulate various sectors of the economy. The focus should be on sustainable growth that benefits all layers of society. At the same time, it needs to deal with all the debt and make sure people still have important services like schools and hospitals. Ensuring that public services remain functional and efficient is crucial for maintaining social stability and public trust. There are no easy answers. The complexity of the issues means that simple solutions are unlikely to be effective. It will require a multi-pronged approach and the cooperation of various stakeholders. Some things the Spanish government could do are invest in education and job training so people have the right skills for today's jobs. This would not only reduce unemployment but also prepare the workforce for future challenges. Help people start new businesses to create more jobs. Encouraging entrepreneurship can lead to innovation and new opportunities, driving economic growth from the ground up. Spend less government money to lower the debt. Fiscal responsibility is key to ensuring long-term economic stability. Reducing the debt burden can free up resources for other critical areas, and work with other European countries to get more time to pay off the debt. International cooperation can provide the breathing room needed to implement effective domestic policies. Fixing these problems will take time and hard work. It will require a sustained effort from all sectors of society, including government, businesses, and the general public. It will require tough decisions, strong leaders, and everyone in Spain working together. Unity and collective action are essential for overcoming these challenges. Only then can Spain overcome these problems and build a better future for everyone. The path ahead is difficult, but with determination and collaboration, a brighter future is within reach. For more data-driven insights and global market breakdowns, subscribe and turn on notifications. Stay informed, stay ahead. This is Economics FX, where clarity meets strategy. Until next time, trade smart.